All right, let's do a little breakdown on what happened here this morning. So, basically, this is, opening print. I guess we can go back here. This is basically the opening print right here. Um, Basically, an equal distribution. Then we break through the overnight low. Well, I guess the overnight low is over here, but we break it down. Decent distribution, decent distribution, decent distribution. We push through these lows, we build volume, and then we fail, and then we came up and we put in this distribution right here, and we push a little bit higher, then we put up this little distribution, then we put in this little chop. So like right now we basically have this range. We're basically looking at 750 to like 900. This was my pullback buy zone. I don't know if this is still relevant, but and then this is my zone to kind of look for shorts in it. So if we look at so I put this in earlier. I was looking for a retest of this 850 where we're at right now, up to 950. I mean, we're in it, right? We're in it. And then I was thinking that we could probably see a dip, but the thing is we recently had this crazy rip up here, 85 points in 15 seconds, 20 seconds. So this was, this is a massive rip. Um, and now it looks like we're accepting inside of there. So we're kind of getting a little bit of a taper here on the 15,000 volume metric, right? Kind of got a taper here. It looks like we're getting a taper here. This is kind of like the top end of where we were expecting to see this pullback, but I'm not, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to play this. If I had to, I'd be doing buys. I'd be buying this, flipping in and out, um, keeping it tight, maybe having the stop. Yeah, looking for 3 candle reversals down here, I think is what we do. Yeah, put in 2 on, seeing if we can break through, get up to the point of control or the top part of this distribution up here. And then we're gonna do and then we're gonna look for nickels and dimes. So we're gonna be trying to take off around, somewhere around here like this. And then we're going to be looking to get back in lower. I think max size should probably be, I don't know, part of me thinks I can get up to like, part of me thinks I can get up to like 5. Right, so we got nickels and dimes. Like I said, I want to take off and then look to get back in. A little bit lower if possible, but see how this works. Get busy. Probably get a reject up here, and then we're going to have our opportunity to buy back down on this 36 here shortly. Just want to be in position to have one run. That's huge. We don't want that big. All right, let's target the 20,000. Oh, I just missed it. That could have been a nice ad. And volumetric. We're showing this kind of zone right here. Makes sense. Makes sense to be taking these lines here. Come on, push it down a little bit.
I'll put a teaching lesson in right now. Joshua still has habits that have not been corrected. He still pulls back straight right and funny with his left hand down where if you follow him. I always say in the gym, I don't let guys do that. One step back, that's it, at the right distance. You go back from too close, he'll go with you and hit you. You got to go from an outside distance where you're safe. And you go out and you make the guy reach to you. You don't let the guy reach you as you go out. That makes sense?
Absolutely.
And you don't go out 2 steps in a row. You go out one and then you got a choice. I'll tell you what the choices are right now. You either move your head right now because the guy's coming at you and you look to counter, right? Or if the guy's not coming, you get back to your jab. If the guy comes at you a little reckless, you counter with a right hand or a left hook, depending what side he's missing on. Or you break it off to the side. But you don't continue straight back because now you're on a railroad track and the train's coming. Get off the track! I'll put a teaching lesson in right now. Joshua still has habits that have.
Good. You don't listen to phone. Brother, you warrior. You stay in the ring, please. You not go down. Listen to me. You need fight. You need fight. Please. You fight. Please. That's it.
All right, looks like that was the right trade.
Tom Petty actually did a video clip that you might want to play in this.
I tell you, the day Dre does a version of Mary Jane's Last Dance, he's gonna have a big hit. That one's just waiting to explode. But you need somebody like Dre to do it.
So the family sent me the files. So I actually have Tom Petty's voice and harmonica playing on the hook. And then we had the opportunity to get Jelly Roll to come in the studio and do the second verse.
This time I'm changing my mind.
Tom Petty actually did a video clip that you might.
Wait, back up a little bit.
You want me to back up for?
I like your outfit and like your backpack and stuff, but I ain't gonna lie to you, cause the hat and it matches with the Jordan symbol. You're not even a baller like that. You look like Goofy.
Who?
You.
Hey, get Wood.
What you mean?
Bro, who you talking to?
Where you from? You from Chicago?
Duh, mother.
Let me see your permission slip.
Stop playing me, bro.
I'll-
It's been a long day, yo. Playing for
I got you, Goofy.
gang. Who the you talking to?
Now, bro, listen, riddle me this. So,
Who you what?
a penguin walks up to the dog and barks.
I don't get no pain for your playing. Give my wood,
You wanted to laugh, though.
bro.
I got you, bro. $8.
$8. You take top?
Yeah, I feel like me and you will get along.
Nah.
I don't know, bro. I feel like you deep down inside, you're a good guy, but you act like a Goofy for no reason.
Hey, bro, stop playing me.
My bad, bro.
I don't got 8. I got 7. What you trying to do?
How about this? I'm gonna come around, we gonna hug it like men.
Bro, I'm not hugging your.
Bro, come on, bro.
Give me the fucking wood.
Alright, look, listen. I give it to you for free, and I'll give you a drink for free, and I'll give you any snack you want for free. Just give me a hug.
Alright, bet.
Alright, come on. Hey, look.
Bro, stop. Let me get my woods, gang.
Wait, back up a little bit.
You want me to back up for?
I like your outfit and like your backpack and stuff, but I ain't gonna lie to you, cause the hat and it matches with the Jordan symbol. You're not even a baller like that. You look like Goofy.
Who?
You.
Hey, get
I thought I was doomed to go bald like my dad. Then my friend showed me this one state.
Hey, I see you got a flat tire over there. You need some help?
No, AAA coming.
Did they say how long they're away? Hey, I got all the tools. I can help you out, get you out in like 5 minutes if you want me to. I'll go get my car and pull up and everything.
You sure?
I got you for real. I'm gonna go get my car. I'm gonna need your key to take down your spare.
Oh, it's under the car.
Yeah, it's right here. I just need the key to unlock this real quick. I'm Bill, by the way.
What's your name?
Bill?
Thank you. I'm Jewel.
You live around here?
Yeah, but
Oh, so you going that way?
yeah.
All right, so we're basically nailing this fucking lawn. 110 points. I wish I could have gotten a little bit busier faster. Like I said, I was like thinking 5 contracts would have been decent. That would be a huge fucking trade, dude. This is already $230 on just one trade or one contract. But now let's see what we're doing, right? So so when we look at this volumetric right here, right? We just shot right through this area. So that's telling me that all this volume has been resolved. And now we're kind of building up a little bit of something. Oh, it'd be hard to buy anything now. It'd be hard to add to anything right now. I mean, we just had that. We just had this little consolidation right here. I'm gonna put my stop in right there. But I think we're basically looking for, you know, this here. Yeah, I kind of want to choke this fucker out. We got 42, 30, 35, 70, the $70, 35. So I basically got 100 locked in, 100 points locked in right here. So let's just keep that. Let's just keep that locked in. Let's keep that locked in and let's see if we can resolve this this area right here. See if we're gonna shoot through it or what the fuck. Yeah, we're gonna go up there. Kind of, yeah. We're gonna choke this out. I don't know if we're gonna get much higher. Here's the POC. Taking out the open. Let's see what the open was. Yeah, we just took out the open. So this could be it. Yeah, let's take the money. Nice trade. So now let's look for a failure. Let's see if we can get one, right? We don't really have a taper up at these highs, but such a key level. This shit's such a key level. I think we're just gonna sell it just because it's a key level. I mean, we're just gonna go for we're gonna risk $100 on it. That's half the profit we just made, but let's see if we can make it all the way back down, all the way back down to that initial balance low, 300 points below us. Okay, this is our first test to see how we deal with this volume right here. So do we want to be busy? That's the question, is do we want to be busy here and flip in and out and see if we can just make nickels and dimes as we're trying to catch this move? Yeah, we do. Just be busy. It only takes one runner. I think the chances of us breaking through this lower are probably a little bit slim, but see if we can do it. And we're gonna short again. See if we can get out toward those lows once more. Oh, $100 in risk. I'm not gonna allow myself to size up to more than 2 contracts, but I am gonna take this full 80. So $160 in risk on this one. It's pretty big. Pretty big. Take one off. See if we can get back. Oh, there we go. Now this kind of feels like the place where you want to move the soft break even. 65, 12, 25. So $50. About $50 in profit on this so far. Stop to break even would not have been the worst thing. If we take out this low, I'm gonna go break even. No, short. All right, we're gonna short again. See if we can get one off toward these lows. Yep, a little further. Come on, come on. Fill that wick in. Fill that wick in. Let's go. I'm accepting risk all the way up to that top. There we go. This could be epic. I feel like this could be an ad now. I'm going to take one off, keep to the plan. See if we can get back in higher. What do I do on this one? 70. Whatever. Just under $30. But that's my third one, right? So hold like $90 on this trade so far. Let's lock this in. Yeah, $20 in risk. There we go. This is probably gonna trail now. Yeah, we're gonna add here. Come on, let me get that off at the bottom there. Let me get that off. Come on, motherfucker. Push a little bit lower. Come on. Here we go. Yep, this is this shit right here. This is that higher high, lower low. This is so. This burns me so often. Okay, let's see. Seen a little bit of this. Yeah, this is at acceptance. This is acceptance here. I feel like I should just be getting out. Yeah, maybe I think this is a long. I think the Bears have failed. Yeah, we're accepting inside of a wick. Yep, there we go. We're accepting inside of a wick. We're long. We're long and strong. We're going. I think we're going much higher here now. So how much did I lose on that? 65, 85, 20, 40. That's $40. 60 to $90. I think I only lost like $15 on that overall trade. Key level. Let's get busy again. Looking to get back in lower. Lock that in. And 22 bucks. $10. So all of this is profitable, right? So I think if I look at my P&L, let's go break even on this. Target's 28,200. Basically close the gap. So Ooh, that was something out. Didn't even watch him. Should have been buying that down there. That right there would have been a nice ad. I think I'm going to get an opportunity to get in lower. Yeah, I may get an opportunity to get in lower. Or not. Let's see how this looks. Okay.
Lights on.
Morning.
Hello.
A lot of people speak about your relationship with Edinson since the beginning of the arriving.
A lot of people or you?
A lot of press people, yeah.
A lot of people or you?
I speak sometimes
Good.
about your relationship. What is the real relationship between you and Eve?
But you seem to know better than me.
No, I don't know. I'm not.
But you're writing about it, not me.
I'm waiting for you. I'd like to know what.
But still you're talking about it, so how do you know?
We know. We know that we score a lot of goals since we are arriving, but sometimes in the game you shouldn't have some pass, some better relationship. Even the coach say that.
And you know better football than me?
No.
So why are you talking?
I ask you. I do my job.
Are you a journalist or a camera guy?
I am journalist also.
So why are you holding the camera? You should have a camera guy, no?
Because
I just decided to do dry January, and in doing dry January, it really scared me because I had a really tough time. I couldn't quite wrap my head around how much I was struggling without booze in that first month, and it really scared me. So I decided as a sort of punishment to myself that I would do February as well as January, and I would do 2 months. The second month was no easier. If anything, like it got a little bit harder. So then again, I was starting to kind of panic, thinking, damn, like, I have a bit of an alcohol thing. I'd had a, quite an upsetting conversation with a doctor about my liver a year earlier. And as a young kid, I ignored the doctor, as we all do. So then I started to go, I'll do March. And I got through March and started to feel a little bit better, but was still really struggling. So I said to myself, if I can make it to June 1st, which is my birthday, and I can do 6 months without booze, I will have then proved to myself that I don't have a problem. I'm just young and enjoying a drink. And then by the time I'd done 6 months sober, I really started feeling the benefits. I started sleeping better. I was handling stressful situations better. My relationship was better. My relationship with my family was better. And I just sort of said to myself, let's do a year. And then that would be a wonderful achievement. And then by the time I'd crossed that annual mark, I was done. I was like, I'm never going to drink again because I just decided to do dry January. And in doing.
Hey, look, you was here like.
Understand. Anthony Joshua has got 2 options. Option 1, retire. Option 2, fight Tyson Fury, which he's probably going to do. There's a lot of money at stake.
I think you're getting pulled over, Kyle. How you doing, sir?
What's up, Weston?
Trying to get our mowers home.
Officer Brown.
Are we doing anything wrong?
Well, can't be having these on the road there, bub.
Well, you guys rented a sidewalk.
Ran out of sidewalk, huh? Is there any way you can get a trailer, or you guys?
Well, we bought these randomly because we thought we were going to build racing mowers.
Oh yeah.
And we haven't made them racy yet.
No.
They're not very fast yet. They're very slow.
No. My son is big into your work. I've seen several of your videos.
Is there anything wrong with having them on the street?
You don't have.
I ask people who are really fit what they do for their workouts. Would you mind taking me through like a normal week on what you do? I can walk with you a little bit.
I mean, I'm doing rehab right now, so it's like whatever I can do, but I try to focus on strength, and I'm doing more high reps.
How many days a week would you say you're doing weights?
6 days a week.
6 days. How many days are you doing physical therapy?
7 days a week.
What about supplements? What do you take?
I'll let you know. I'm working on that.
All right. Have a good day. I asked
It's 2025 and it's estimated that 322 million men are dealing with ED. But 99% of people don't know the truth about the two most popular medications, Viagra.
Have you ever heard of the Congo? It's that captivating place known for its lush rainforests, abundant precious metals, and more AK-47s than you would find in a Soviet weapons factory. Situated right in the heart of Africa, the Congo is hard to miss, not just because of its absolutely enormous size, but due to the rich tapestry of mysteries that it weaves. Its extensive biodiversity, myriad languages and cultures, and modern political upheavals have fascinated people for generations. Now, if you've been following along with your thinking cap on, you might be wondering, well, which one, Simon? And that's a fair question because there are actually two nations in the region that both use the name Congo. Well done for catching that. But why? It appears that these nations share a common history, language, culture, and a host of other traits that bind them together. Today, the primary difference between them is a border along a river that remarkably shares the name of both countries. So, join us today as we investigate the story of how one became two, how the world altered their trajectories forever, and how unimaginable amounts of blood were spilled at every step along the way. This is what happens when, for over a century, people have prioritized greed over lives. And I'll warn you now, it's not pretty. So, what the heck is the Congo anyway? Well, today it's the name of two separate nations in sub-Saharan Africa, the larger Democratic Republic of the Congo to the east and the smaller Republic of the Congo to the west. Both nations share the basin of the Congo River, which splits the countries apart. In fact, both capitals, Brazzaville and Kinshasa respectively, are situated just mere kilometers from each other, with the shortest distance between the two over the river being under 1.5 kilometers. As capitals go, that's extremely unique. They are even the geographically closest pair of capitals on Earth today. But that's a modern perspective. These dual namesakes have been bound by the concept of the Congo for so much longer. Now, the name Congo comes from the Bakongo, a Bantu tribe living in the region. Although today's countries boast a rich mix of ethnic and tribal groups, the name of the Bakongo endures. The area was known as the Kingdom of the Congo until 1885, a powerful pre-colonial empire that spanned both modern Congos and parts of northern Angola. Now, like many pre-colonial territories, the boundaries were fluid, and some claim that the Kingdom of Congo was even larger. As early as 1000 BC, the peoples of this area engaged in local and long-distance trade of raw materials such as iron, ivory, and copper. Through this commercial activity, the empire expanded both politically and economically. The Kingdom of Congo became part of the burgeoning global capitalist economy when it first made contact with the Portuguese, who established a slave trade. Little did the locals know that this decision would usher in over a century of suffering. The Congo region is defined by its extraordinarily varied geography. At the heart flows the Congo River, and heavy rainforests cascade across the landscape. But it isn't all jungle. You also find savanna plains, mountainous regions, flooded forests, and more, all contributing to the terrain's just incredible biodiversity. This is a land of extremes, an area of torrential rain and thunderstorms, with the equator slicing right through its center. It's a place that holds both spectacular wealth beyond your wildest dreams, and simultaneously is among the poorest regions on the planet. Its sacred grounds have witnessed so much bloodshed and violence over the past century and a half that their history seems inextricably intertwined with exploitation, corruption, and strife. And this description largely applies to both Congos. Yeah, it's well known that the Democratic Republic of the Congo often finds itself in a state of turmoil, but the smaller Republic of the Congo also carries a similarly dark history.
All right, let's take a look at this little pullback and see what we got here. All right, so we have this little volume right here, obviously. We are anticipating that this is going to hold, right? We have the POC right here. So yeah, buying a pullback into this makes sense. We hit our 28,000 though. That was kind of our target to the upside. Let's look at our hourly chart. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense that we got up here. We have this volume, this volume. I think we can look for buys down here. I think we can look for them. I don't think I have enough clues that the selling is heavy enough. Maybe that. Oh, it's coming in now. It's coming in now. So let's see here. This is. All right, so this right here could be where the sellers failed. Yep, that could be where the sellers just failed. So that, let's get in. Let's target that. Nickels and dimes again. This actually might not be a nickels and dimes situation. This, I kind of want that low to hold. Period. So all right, what I was seeing down there in this area was we pushed down and we had this burst of selling, but then they couldn't hold. And so we had that burst, and then that burst was followed by a strong white candle. That's kind of how I read that. 30-point banger. What do I want to do? Take the money? I'm not going to lose at this point. Let's take the money and then see if we can get in lower. See if we can get back in down here. Seeing that selling right there. Okay, here we go. Now we got a new one. Good. So heavy selling. Selling's coming in. Heavy selling. Okay, this is where a big candle up might be a buy. Nope, not getting one. Big selling, big selling, big selling. Okay, this is where the selling failed again. Before, yep. Here we go. That's a big white candle. I'm gonna try it. Try two. Risking $100. Once again, we're gonna try nickel and dime this. Will I allow myself to scale up? Maybe if I can get like a higher low or something. Not gonna take, yeah, here we go. Yeah, sellers don't exist on there for right now. So we can tighten that up. I was just gonna say if we took out this high, it'd be a buy, but this could be a heavy. That could have been a heavy buy. I'm gonna try to get back in lower again. 23, 40, 17, 35, $35 plus whatever this is. 15, so that's $50. Put $50 on that. I pulled $70 on this, so $120. I risked 100. more or less. That's how I look at it. So now we're coming back down. Let's see, a lot of buyers up here. A little bit of a volume build. The buyer's gonna get what they want. Some heavy selling right in this area. See if they get what they want. A lot of volume right there. A lot of volume in this little pack right here. So a little attempt at a long here kind of makes sense. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try to be really like agile. Let's try to be agile here. Eight, 10, 15. Oh man, come on. I was looking for my button. Probably should have half that range. Now allow myself to get it in the top half. I'll take one off, see if we can get back in lower. Ooh, taper, taper, taper. Nope. Big burst of buying up there. Let's see here. We're going to go set break even because this could just fail. See if we get a big rejection or if we pop. There we go. We're going for it. Sell stops right there. Gonna lock that in. Get ready to buy down lower. See if we can get back in around that. Basically where I'm in right now. Try to get back in lower. There we go. Nice little sell off. Let's go. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. A lot of volume getting printed up here. This should support right here. This right here should be supportive. So 3 candle, I'll probably add in. There's a 3 candle. This has power. Yeah, we're adding 3. We're gonna go long 5. Still nickel and diming. Oh, come on. There we go. Limit a little bit of that downside risk on that. I just like those ads that I put on. I feel like the Bulls aren't getting what they want. Yep, we're gonna get out. I don't like it. I think this short could be on now. I think it looks like the Bulls are failing. Yep. We are gonna try a short here very soon. Suppose it probably should. This is probably not a short until we build volume in this area right here. That's probably the reality. I think maybe it got out too soon. Switching my bias too soon.
One that reinforces the challenges of the present day. Both nations are strikingly similar. They share history, geography, culture, and demography. They border each other, cross by the same river, and they even have a capital city so close that they could form a single massive city were it not for the border. Both also share a common language. French served as the lingua franca of the day, while other languages such as Lingala have played prominent roles. Religiously, they are both Christian with a healthy mix of Protestants and Catholics, alongside various cultural and traditional tribal faiths. And this raises an interesting question. If they're so similar, why are they two separate countries rather than one? What forces have driven a wedge between these otherwise closely aligned nations?
Right, here we go. Right, so we did get that rejection up there. Let's see if we reject again. I'm looking at the volumetric chart, the 15,000 volumetric. Wow. Like I said, though, we have to see what we do down here around this 28,000, because this is where the volume needs to be built. This is still bottom of the range right here, so this is actually a buy. I'll try it. I'll actually try a buy here probably if we can get a signal. Probably right there, that 30.25 would be a buy. 30.50. Nope, selling down. We're still in this acceptance zone though. as an attempt. All right, let's see if the bears fail down here. What would this look like? I'm gonna buy one just because it's a level. I'm risking $50 on it. This could be a huge ad. I feel like this could be a really, really big ad. So let's see here. Yeah, if we take out this little high right there, it could be getting line 5, I think. I'm gonna just add one more right now. No, we're in. Risking 250. All right. Bulls are trying. I mean, like, if we can basically get up and put a little bit of volume right above my entry there, this could actually be another ad. High.
So let's start with the Democratic Republic of the Congo, also known as Congo Kinshasa or simply the DRC. Our story begins in 1884 at the early stages of the Europeans for Africa. That year, during a conference in Berlin, various European empires sat down to carve out Africa, mapping the continent and selling the pieces to the highest bidder. This act set in motion
Okay, here we go. Are we gonna add? We have some fucking volume going in. Okay. Higher low. Give me a higher low. Yep. This is gonna be a major fucking ad right here. That looks like we're going for it. We're in. We're just gonna about $300 on this position. Again, this is the tough one. This is the higher high, lower low, right? That's such a tough fucking thing to trade. All right, let's get up here. All right, we're gonna take some off if we can. I wanted this to go by now. I wanted this to pop by this point. It's not popping. Kind of looks like the buyers failed. But I'm still thinking there could be that explosive move up. $300 and risking $300. Kind of a little bit of a taper down there for the sellers. Yeah, I still like this. think we're gonna get out at market just to ensure that we can. Oh, motherfucker. God damn it. Do I still want this long? That's volume. We're building volume down there now. Initial balance high. POC plus that level. Yeah, I think maybe my stop was too tight. I think there's too many levels here, and we can still go for it. This is good. Yeah, we're still gonna go for it. We're just gonna $100. Getting ready to add. This is where the bulls the bears should fail. They're going to. This is that attempt to push lower. A lot of dojis right now. Long 12, motherfucker. Let's go. Okay. Okay, let's see how we do here. It's the IB level. I think this is a very interesting level here. This is, we have the lower low, higher high, lower low. This is a fight zone. Just had a 2 right there. Looking to take a couple off, a little higher. Let's see. Come on, motherfucker. Let's go. Right. Now we're starting to build volume inside this wick, right? That is we had that little spike of volume up here where I got out. Hmm. Hmm. Are we going down to those 940s? Price is fucking creeping lower. Bears might have just failed there. That could have just been it. That could be the bottom right there. We might have just put it in the bottom of this pullback. Yeah, look at this. All right, higher high. I mean, you know, in this tiny little fucking range. All right, let's go. I'm not gonna marry it. Let's take off a little bit of risk here. 20% of my risk is off. Let's take another one off. Take another one off. There we go. Yep. Sellers failed down there. We're gonna try to lock in something. Get busy with these stops. Bam. 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 Let's go. Kind of herky jerky. Let's go. Holy shit, that little fucking I called that I called that exhaustion on the bears right there. It was on the volumetric chart. So that's what's this? It's heavy selling, and then they didn't get what they wanted. They poked below, and they failed. I saw this, and this is delta, so that's the bid-ask difference down there. So it was quite a bit of people hitting that bid, and then they failed it at the high water mark. Still have a bunch of fucking positions on. Yeah, this I feel like we can maybe even just move both of these to break even. Yeah, let's just move them both. Let's try and let this rip. So we came up into this volume here, this little zone, right? Adding, this might be kind of dumb. We'll find out. No, fuck. Let's get out of this. See if we can get back in lower. I don't like that ad I did. All right, so this was the exhaustion here. It's a lower high. Still have this level down here. This loss kind of sucks. I mean, I got back in, it worked, but like this sucks. That sucks. My stop is just a touch tight because I was a touch oversized. All right, here it is. This is where the failure happened before. And are they going to get rewarded? This could plummet if we take out this level. Yep, we're taking it out. We're taking it out. I can't short it here. Yeah, I'm shorting it. Let's go. I think this is gonna dump now. VWAP. Let's go. Load up into it. Let's go for it. Let's load up into it. This is where they failed before. We haven't done it like a really like, I don't even know. Did we break it? We're right there, but we're in. We're risking $300 on this trade. 500. I'm not gonna let it get up to that stop though if I'm wrong. We get 50 points. I'll probably take off half. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go, motherfucker. Yeah, this volume inside this wick right here, this is giving me all the information I need. I think we're gonna put in a look down, probably test these 940s. We got buyers. We got the buyers. Okay, this could get really interesting really fast now. $320 in risk now. Let's go. Okay, here we go. This could just fucking dump here. Oh man. I still want to be short. Yep, I still want to be short. How bad did that hurt? Pretty bad. 6. Not 300. No, that's not that bad. This is a loss. This is a biggish loss. I still like this. I still like this short. I think I may get it all back here in a second. Here we go again. Higher high, lower low. All right, motherfucker. What you got? So these 940s. So one of the things that we're looking for here. Yeah, lock that in. Take that up. Here we go. Just kind of fucking mess with the shit a little bit there. See what we got. All right. All right, we're back to our high water mark. Plus a lot. Yeah, I mean, these 40s really are kind of like what I'm hoping to see. Yeah, so what that trade was we had this little taper right inside here. And I wanted to be long going into that taper. And then we ended up spending time in there. And the more time we spent in there, the more I looked like price wasn't going to go up anymore. I mean, that's just basically it, right? And we had I got that one long off. So this was our first long into this taper, right? Into this little volume node. I failed, but then I got back in, and then I got it. And then we took out that low, lost the first one, and I got the second one, right? So that was that. And now we've come down into this previous selling right here. And no, we're fucking with that. And so It'll be interesting to see now how this volume right here responds now. Like, are we going to cascade down? I think we probably will. Excuse me. I think the looking for a 3-candle, this is a 3-candle reversal right here. So we'll do this. Keep our stops up here. And let's see how far we get. Maybe this is a little bit too aggressive. So like let's do 1 off, 2 off, and then we're gonna try to get back in a little bit higher because this is a little bit aggressive. So we'll see. This could be a higher low, but we're building volume, right? So let's see here. This right here. We want to see how this reacts. This right here. Is that volume? Yeah, we'll take $50 in risk on this. We're looking for a failure here. All right, here's our first 3-candle reversal. Okay, we're being a little aggressive here, and that's cool. That's cool. Let's see if we can get down to the VWAP again. Come on, let's go. Take 1 off, take 2 off, take 3 off. There we go. We got our 2 on. 1, 2, break even. Okay. Looking to keep shorting this thing. No, this is done. I think this is done. Yeah, this is done. So let's get out. I'm seeing is that we attempted to put that volume in. We bounced up, and now we're putting in kind of like an equal distribution here. So this is telling me that we might make another leg higher now. Let's look for longs. Yep. The bottom of this node. So whatever this was, that opening range or whatever is holding. So this is 52. So this would be going long here would give me I could do my risk reward here, but I'm gonna look for a 3-candle reversal down in this area and see what we can do. Yep, we're switching long here. New highs is what we're going to target. I feel like I should add again. Yeah, we're doing it. Nice. Let's go. Let's go, motherfucker. Ow! We're along 5. So at plus 25, we got One off right there. Take one off right there. Yeah, let's go break even on our stops here. And then, because we might be able to get back in lower, or this could be where I'm just wrong. Okay, let's take one off. Let's take another one off. There we go. And key level, and we're coming into this volume right here. So we don't know how this is going to react. But this volume reacted, right? And so we're kind of like stuck between this and this. Okay, there we go, looking good. Slack this in. Looks like we're trailing. New high. I'll try to stretch it out a little bit. There we go. Crazy, these two big drawdowns. I was right on. Right? I was right. So let's see what that looks like on the P&L. Look at this. So this was that big hit, so 6. So that's a $280 hit, and then this big hit, which is 5, $300 hit. So those two $300 hits, I was actually right on, which sucks because I'd be up $600 more. All right, what happens if we hit that high? We're gonna go through it. 20,200. That's the target. Basically closes the gap. It's a 40-point trade. That's really decent. Yeah, up 1,100. Okay, so bumping into this volume up here. Volume node.
Have you ever wanted to see your home from space? With this free satellite Earth Maps tool, you can zoom right down to your exact address in just seconds.
What does the fight look like?
AJ. Ooh. Right hands. Knock him out. 6 rounds. Because AJ, my brother. AG, hello. Greedy, how are you?
Alexander, thank you very much for joining us. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good. 6 years since you, I know you still have the Ring Magazine belt, but 6 years since you didn't have either WBO, IBF, WBA, WBC. Does it feel different?
Yes, of course. I feel good. It's good time. We continue training, continue boxing, and develop my career. It's unbelievable.
But you don't feel like you've lost something?
No. It's all my weight, sport weight, you know. I'm only a finder. People, friends, my team, it's good.
Do you still consider yourself to be the #1 heavyweight in the world?
Now? Maybe, I don't know. For me, I'm every time underdog.
You've won every fight, 3-time undisputed. Why do you consider yourself the underdog?
I don't think, I not think about my undisputed. Yeah, I very happy. I say every day for my God, thank you for this gift, but you know, now maybe last 1 years I think about my all career. You know, it's my weight start. You know, my first belt, second, my first undisputed. I speak with my team, with my family, with my friend about my career. My friends say, hey, listen, you know, now it's hard.
All right, so let's see what's going on here. So we are kind of putting in a little bit of volume, right? We're putting volume in here, which means that we're accepting kind of this garbage here, right? We're accepting this. This is getting accepted. And that's making me think that we can start fucking around with longs in this little volume pack. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna nickel and dime it. See if we can catch a long out of here. This is kind of a breakout trade setup. How much are we willing to take? Stops have to be underneath it here. Stops have to be underneath here. So 34, 70, 140 is what we're risking. I can't buy this. No. I mean, it's tempting to want to add in, but I think I just did a dumb trade. Let's find out. I gotta be underneath these levels though. If this fucking works, that's gonna be a pretty awesome trade. All right, but we do have this volume right here. So is this gonna cascade down on us? Unreal, no way. I gotta be ready for a 3 candle reversal here though, because we could hit this volume and then just reject lower. I'll be getting out at market. 3 candle right here. Failure. I will add on a 3 candle reversal strong. Yep, I will. I'll add 3 right here. This feels like a spot. Come on, take that out, take out that 15. I'll get to 5 long. There we go. We're in. This does feel like it could get swept though, but whatever. Okay, come on. I may have a really good average price if I can pull out a little bit of profit on this on these first 2. We're inside that yellow box. Right here, we're inside this shit. There we go. Bam. Looking good. How about that fucking stop, dude? $30. Yeah, we gotta lock that in. We gotta lock in some of those. Get this guy moving up. Any new highs coming up? No, not buy sell. Ah, motherfucker. Ugh, I didn't mean to buy there. Why did I put my sell stop right there? What do we do here? What do we do? What do we do? Bought the fucking top. Look at that. That's just garbage. Are we going? Are we going? Yeah, just give it to me. Lock that in. I don't wanna risk winning that. That was a dumb ad. That was a mistake. Fuck it, stop to break even. It's not the trade I wanted to be in. There we go. All right. Fucking almost $1,300. Yeah. All right, I'm at 1,300. Look at that. So, yeah, looks good. This bias change right here, where I went from short to long, is pretty interesting. Maybe the question is like, why was I short in the first place? Well, we took this out, built volume in there. This doesn't apply. That just applies to the accounts. 15, 10, 15. I think I got up to 12 a couple times, but that's all right.